Yo, what's up, everybody? Welcome to the show. I am the host, T Money, and today I'm going to be doing my recap on the Bears and the Giants game. So this was a really close game. The Bears, another comeback win. So let's get straight to it, man. So in that first quarter, Bears ended up getting ball first on the kickoff. First play ended up being a completion to Rome Odunze for 8 yards. Then another completion to Luther Burden, 16 yards for a first down. But unfortunately, the Bears go 4 and out as they go for it on 4th and 4, but an incomplete pass to DJ Moore. Now, the Giants come out, 2nd and 11, a completion to Leo Johnson for first down, 13 yards. On the 4th and 2, Jackson Dart gets sacked, turnover on down, so both teams came out with turnovers on downs. Then the Bears come out on a 3rd and 9. Caleb Williams gets sacked, but ended up being a holding on the defense. First down for the Bears. So on the 2nd and 7, a fake handoff to DeAndre Swift. First down to Odunze gets us to the 1st and goal line. And the Bears strike first. A rushing touchdown on 1st and goal line for Kyle Monangai. Bears up 7-0. 8 plays for 47 yards. Monangai, an 8-yard rushing touchdown. The Giants come out on the 2nd and 10. C.J. Gardner-Johnson gets the sack. And the Giants ended up going 3 and out on their possession. Bears come out on the 2nd and 7, gets an 11-yard rush and first down to DeAndre Swift. But unfortunately, the Bears ended up going 3 and out on a second time coming out on the offense. So that ended the first quarter. Opening up the second quarter, Jackson Dart throws a 36-yard reception to Slayton for a first down. And on the 3rd and 2, Jackson Dart ended up rushing for a touchdown. And the score ended up being 7-7. Now the Giants had 6 plays for 80 yards on that drive. The Bears come out first down, Rome Odunze on a dig route, but the Bears ended up going 3 and out on their possession. And the Giants come out on the 3rd and 6, ended up picking up 17 yards on the first down to Slayton. So Jackson Dart was having a really good game. Dart ended up getting sacked though by Sewell, but ended up getting a roughing the passer flag. Ended up being a 15-yard penalty as Sewell went helmet to helmet with Dart, and ended up being a first down. So on the 3rd and 11, Jackson Dart ended up rushing for 26 yards, got an illegal block in the back. So they ended up getting the 3rd and 3 instead of the first down. On the 3rd and 3, ended up turning into a 4th and 1, and the Giants ended up getting a turnover on downs. The Bears come out, 25-yard rushing first down to DeAndre Swift. Ended up getting to the 4th and 2 and a 9-yard rushing for Swift for a first down. But on the 4th and 4, the Bears went for it, ended up being an incomplete to Swift. So then the Giants come out, a 21-yard reception and a 26-yard reception to Theo Johnson. Ended up pushing the Giants to the 32-yard line, ended up kicking a 32-yard field goal, and the score was 7-10 at the half. At the half, Caleb Williams was 10 for 18, 95 yards. Jackson Dart, 14 for 21, 199 yards. So Dart was having a great game up until this point. So starting up in that third quarter, the Giants ended up having a 3rd and 5. Ended up getting the first down. Tyrone Tracy Jr. rushing for 16 yards to get the first down. And Jackson Dart ended up rushing for 26 yards and getting the touchdowns. So the Giants went up 17-7 coming out of halftime. And the Bears come out on the 3rd and 4. Caleb ended up getting a rushing first down, but the Bears go 3 and out on the incomplete pass to Zacchaeus as he drops the pass. So the Bears go 3 and out. The Giants come out on a 4th and 1, ended up going for it on the 4th and 1. Jackson Dart rushes for 9 yards, ended up getting a first down, and this Bears defense was looking real suspect today. They couldn't stop the rush. They couldn't stop the pass. They couldn't stop nothing. They couldn't stop a nosebleed. On the 2nd and 6, Jackson Dart takes a big hit and fumbles the ball. The takeaway we needed to kind of shift the momentum in this game. Swift ended up rushing for 11 yards to get a first down for the Bears after the turnover. A fake handoff to DeAndre Swift ended up getting the Coastal Loveland first down on a 19-yard reception. And it ended up being a defensive pass interference on the defense, got the Bears to the 1st and goal line. And the Bears ended up settling for a 22-yard field goal. Into the third quarter was 17-10. The Giants were up now. Jackson Dart, after that fumble and that big hit he took, did not return. Ended up going into the back of the locker room with a concussion, and Russell Wilson ended up making his first appearance of the game. So Russell Wilson ended up throwing it to Singletary for a 42-yard reception on a first down, and the Bears hold them at the goal line, and the Giants ended up settling for a 19-yard field goal, and the score was 20-10 after the field goal. So the Bears come out 3rd and 1, and Swift comes up short on the 3rd and 1, could not get the first down. In the 4th and 3, the Bears went for it, incomplete pass, and the Bears go 4 and out, and the Giants come out with their offense on the 3rd and 15, and they came up short to get the first down, and they turn over on downs as they go 3 and out and tried to get the Bears to jump off sides on the 4th and 15. Then the Bears come out on the 2nd and 4. Colston Loveland gets a first down, and the Bears on the 3rd and 10. And Colston Loveland ended up getting a 18-yard reception for a first down. On the 2nd and 10, Odunze gets the first down. And I kind of noticed that this was a win-now drive because Caleb ended up rushing for 29 yards to get the first down to put us at the 1st and goal line. And as we are at the 1st and goal line, Rome Odunze ended up getting a touchdown, and the score ended up being 17-20 now. We need to stop and we need to score at this point. The Giants come out on the 3rd and 7. Russell Wilson ended up getting sacked. And the Bears on the 2nd and 3. Luther Burden, the rookie, ended up getting a 26-yard reception for a first down. And on the 2nd and 8, Caleb Williams ended up rushing 17 yards to get us the touchdown and pushing up the score 20-24 as the Bears score 14-3 in that 4th quarter. Now, the Giants still had a chance to win this game. On the 4th and 10, Russell Wilson gets a pass tipped by T.J. Edmonds, and the ball game was pretty much over with after that incomplete pass by Wilson. And the Bears ended up coming back to win this game 20-24. Jackson Dart was 19 for 29, 242 yards, 2 rushing touchdowns. Russell Wilson came in to substitute, 3 for 7, only 45 yards for Russell Wilson. And Caleb Williams was 20 for 36 with 220 yards and a touchdown. Caleb Williams was 20 for 36, 220 yards for a touchdown. Bears ended up getting the win 20-24. Make sure you like, share, subscribe, leave a comment. Let me know what you guys think about this game. I will see y'all next time.